Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. For those who don't know me, I'm Shona, Sabrina's best friend, and I'm also a bridesmaid, but I couldn't make it back today. But I did promise the bride a speech, so here it is. I'll start off with the woman herself. Myself and Sabrina were friends from school. We really kind of were friends straight away. The two of us were as weird as each other, so we kind of had that in common anyway. With school, I don't think school would have been in any way as fun if I wasn't friends with Sabrina. It's actually a great memory, school is now. I've so many stories. Actually, I'll tell you a few of them today. I won't be able to tell you them all because there's too many, but I'll tell you some of my favourites. Let's see. I'll start off from when we kind of first were hanging out. I remember I was over in her house one night and it was like a sleepover, and like she had a guinea pig and so did I. So like that was kind of something we had in common as well, you know. And I remember staying over anyway, and woke up the next morning. She wasn't in the room, and went out to the kitchen, and she was in the kitchen at the table and she was crying over this shoebox. And I went over to her and I was like, Sabrina, you alright? And so our guinea pig was dead, and she had made a little coffin for it out of like a shoebox and a little cross on it and everything, but I had a look at it and I wasn't too sure. I thought, they hibernated. Like I said, well, maybe he's hibernating. And I said to her, well, I would have read it in a magazine or something like that, but I thought the guinea pig was hibernating. So, I heard that you could heat them up to bring them back to life. So we were going to put them into the microwave, but we didn't put them in the microwave. Her dad seen it before we did anyway and was like, girls, he's dead. The rigor mortis had kicked in. The thing was as hard as a rock, But it was just so funny. He had a little funeral and everything. It was just one of the funny stories. Let me think. Actually, I've got another one. The reason why Sabrina is my best friend. Actually, this is one of the best ones. The reason why she is. I remember one day, we were going to Dempsey's for lunch, on our school break. Went down and there was a newspaper in there, and I was flicking through the newspaper, eating my lunch, and seen this article about Michael Jackson. And now I was a real big Michael Jackson fan, and I was looking at it and I was like, oh geez, I may buy that paper. And she goes to me, she goes, no, you're grand. So she tore it out, she tore the page out. And we were walking down the road, and I was delighted with the Michael Jackson page, put it in my pocket, and walking down the road back to school, and there was someone shouting for us, and we looked behind us, and who was only the manager of Dempsey's after catching us ripping the page out. And we had to buy a new newspaper, and sure, we were barred from Dempsey's after that anyway. It just shows she'd go to such an extent to just make me happy, it's little things like that. But what else? Oh, another good one. It's another one from school. We were walking into class one day, and another Michael Jackson thing as well. Walking into class one day, and she just starts singing the Earth song, Michael Jackson, the Earth song. And sure, I'm in the stitches anyway, laughing away, and we never thought anything of it. It's just singing at top of her lungs, everything. Sat down anyway, and class went ahead, and we thought the teacher never even noticed it, but halfway through the class, the teacher went on a big rant and was giving out how bold we were and all this, and some of you think that you can come into my class singing, and after that, I couldn't even breathe for the rest of the class, she just doing that just to make me laugh, what story will I tell? Actually, do you know what, Sabrina, you're going to kill me for this, but seriously, this was one of the funniest. I remember we were in study, and we never studied. You know, we were sitting there writing notes to each other, drawing pictures or something. And she was sitting in front of me, and the teacher came over, and I seen her kind of getting in trouble. The teacher was getting angry or something, took pages off her. That was grand. Went, finished study anyway, and I said to Sabrina, so what happened there with your one? And she says, oh, she caught me drawing naked pictures of SpongeBob. Like, you know, who does that? Do you know, that's hilarious. Like, oh, the woman's just, she's mad. Like, she's one of the most random, funny people I've ever met. Sabrina, don't ever change. Seriously, like. No, we've great memories. Like in school, we had our 2-man band, called ourselves High Five. We only released one single. It was Enrique Iglesias' Hero, but that was a bit of fun. Like we called ourselves High Five because after our little gig, we gave ourselves a high five after. So that was funny. Like guys, I can't. I've loads of stories, but I can't tell you all day. Sure, you just need to eat and drink and enjoy the evening and everything. But if you do want to listen to some more stories, like such as penne pasta, or the time we reenacted a dream by parachuting off a boat with plastic centre bags. If you want to hear about those stories, do check me out on Facebook, and I'll explain to you about those ones. Let's see what's next. We'll move on to Gary. Gary is the most awful lad. Honestly, like he's perfect for Sabrina. She needs that, you know. Like I remember she was telling me one thing he just done. Like she came home from work one day and he had a little, I think it was a rose or an animal made out of an apple. He carved something out of an apple. Like, you know, it's little things like that that's gonna keep you together. It's that's so sweet, you know. But no, he's great. Like Sabrina is the most wonderfully weird person, and he gets that. Like with me and Sabrina going through school, no one really could understand our humor or get it, but Gary gets it. You know, he understands it. You know, it's great, and it's just the two of them have something special. Like they're so comfortable with each other and so happy. It's just I'm so glad that Sabrina is spending her life with Gary. I'm so happy they're spending life together because you couldn't have two other better people, honestly. Let me think what else. I did make his poem. Just have a look. Right, lads, you ready for this? Right. Sabrina and Gary, congratulations on this day you did marry. The right words are hard to find, for the love you have is a special kind. Now I am no Shakespeare, but this bond you have is crystal clear. So everyone celebrate tonight for this handsome husband and his beautiful wife. I hope you enjoyed this poem I took to make, hopefully more than my homemade fridge cake. Right guys, that's my poem. So everyone, I hope you have a great evening. Sabrina and Gary, I hope you have an amazing life together. But listen, I'll be seeing you soon anyway. I just want to say thanks as well to Tiffany for helping me get this shown on today as well. Thanks a million, Tiff. But guys, yeah, I'll see you when I'm back home.